Okay, I ate a lot of huckleberries today, and I used a cheesecloth. It didn't work so great, but after eating, I felt a little sick again. I had so many. I had this whole bowl full, but yeah, I squeezed them in a cheesecloth. I still have more left in here. Yeah, I gotta eat them slowly because the cheesecloth doesn't work so good. But yeah, once again, I ate them with peanut butter and yogurt. I'm realizing that I've been getting more ill in my stomach. All right, and maybe I have cancer, or maybe it's the diet choices. All right, when the stomach is ill, that for Chinese medicine, that usually means that you're not getting enough sweets. And I'm definitely taking a stand against added sugar. And I thought I've been eating pretty good fruits, a good amount of fruits, but maybe not. I was eating a lot of green apples for a while, and those made my stomach ill. I got those at the food bank. I've just been trying to eat a lot of dehydrated foods and stuff that is gonna be sweet and cheap sweet. Raisins. I ate a lot of raisins. I haven't in a couple of days. They gave me the worst gas pains, the worst gas problems. I don't like them exactly as a primary sugar sweetness satisfier. I really like these huckleberries, but these huckleberries are like seasonal, so I don't get them very often. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated by this sick feeling. It's not so bad at the moment. Okay, what did I eat? I've been consuming milk with chia seeds in them every so often. It's been a couple of days, but every time I've been having milk now, the past 3 gallons, 4 gallons, I've been adding chia seeds, psyllium seeds, and flax seeds, but the bulk of it is chia. And I'm not sure if that's making my stomach ill, but my stomach was feeling ill before that anyway. So I don't know what changes. The chia seed and milk really don't seem to be doing much. Too much milk will make my stomach upset, of course. But too much milk also will cause constipation. It doesn't improve constipation, at least. And I think the chia seeds might help for that. But I haven't really noticed any changes in my regularity, so I don't know what to think of that. It's pretty rare that I get these huckleberries. They're in season right now. I've been eating a lot of potatoes, and I wonder if potatoes could be contributing to a stomach illness. I mean, it seems like ever since I've been eating potatoes, the peanut butter has been making me ill more often. 2 roots are working together in some way. Potatoes are really awesome for skin protection. I don't get the chapped lips like I used to. That was a surprise. I was out in the sun and getting burnt up around my neck, and I think the potatoes really warded off the pain from all that sunburning. I think potatoes help with the just general heat. Okay, try sleeping in 100-degree weather. I think potatoes help with that. But obviously potatoes have their downsides too. Everything does. Nothing's perfect. Everything has something that's going to be beneficial, and then also not beneficial. And you got to identify that. Potatoes have a lot of beneficial aspects, but yeah, at the expense of something. Maybe my stomach? I don't know. Trying to figure it out. Hands are all covered. I actually cleaned them off. I was using that cheesecloth. These type of huckleberries will never be sold in stores. The juiciest type of fruits that leave stains and stuff, they'll freeze. You'll be able to buy them in the freezer, but these stores don't want things that stain because that costs money to clean up. I got a whole stained pot here now. And that be seen on the outside and the bottom, whatever. It's got to be cleaned up. My sexuality, it's really interesting to me. I've been using that copper rod more and more. I used it 3 times in one night. All right, for 3 separate orgasms, and it's just crazy. Like a couple days ago, I got a mania. Like I just wanted to just get something out, and I think maybe the flax seeds are doing that. But this is something that's here to stay because I'm not experiencing any injury. Whatever stomach illness I'm getting, that's separate, I think, from the copper, from the copper tube. But I don't want to fight urges. Okay, hunger. I gotta pee. You gotta have an orgasm. I mean, with the availability of pornography, since it's so easily available. I mean, back in the old days, if pornography wasn't available, I probably wouldn't have the desires as much. Maybe. Or at least I may want to take them out on people more often. I don't know. But all I know is I want to get the urges out and then finish. It's like taking a pee. Get the urges out and go. But I get my fastest, best release using the copper rod through. It's pretty much the sphincter, the whatever they call it, the massage, prostate massage. That's what I've been really enjoying quite a bit, and I think the pipe is just the right size, because I was using a smaller one, and that was actually causing particular pains. I don't want any bigger, and I don't want to get any gay sex. I don't want any of that. Just taking care of it with the tool, getting it out, and then forgetting about it. I'll do it, and then maybe want to eat, do it, then want to go to sleep. It really helps with transitions. All right, especially during periods of boredom, just sitting around like reading, and then I'm like, okay, let's knock something out here. It's really it's enjoyable, and I'm surprised that I'm still really doing it at my age. I'm not that old, I guess, if I'm still having to deal with the urges so much. And it's nice to be able to have it so pleasurable with the copper rod that I can just knock it out quick and be done with it and forget about it. But sometimes, I've had it where I use the copper rod and it's like I want to go right away again right afterwards. So then I'll masturbate right after that. It's like back to back because the copper rod felt so good. I'll have the copper rod out the second time and just masturbate, and that's it. Twice, boom. I've never had that before. Okay, I have to do it back to back. Once with one girl, it was like she wasn't the most attractive, but 15-minute time frame. But with the copper rod, it's a lot sooner where I want to do it a second time. It's only happened a few times. All right, lately it hasn't happened where I've wanted to do it twice. And when I get distracted, see, I cover up all the windows as best I can, and I park in as remote as a place as I can. But sometimes I'll not choose the best spot and then get distracted, and that takes a lot of the momentum of it all out, and you have to like restart and stuff, and that's a little more frustrating. But sometimes when I get distracted, when I park in a bad spot where there's too much traffic and I have to stop, cover myself up or whatever, make sure that the coast is clear. I'm constantly looking, especially I would never try to masturbate here. Okay, there's just too much activity, way too much. I'm very picky. I need like practically to see no one around. But when I get distracted, then it's like I have to stop, and that causes kind of a build-up. All right, so when I get back to it, if I'm really, dealing with the urges to masturbate, I'll do it again, and then I'll cause a bigger orgasm. But it's not the most enjoyable one. It's one of them ones that it's like trying to hold in a pee. All right, you just want to pee it out and be done with it. So your bladder just fills up more, and it doesn't make it any extra more pleasurable to pee. If you get distracted, you're peeing, you get distracted, you got to go somewhere else. It doesn't make it any more. It's very similar. I mean, it's all connected, so it's very similar experiences. Orgasming and peeing are practically the same thing. It's just one takes porn, and so you can get it out more often. Or if there's just a lot of attractive girls around, the imagination just can go bonkers sometimes. If you're on a college campus, all right, that's just, when I was going to college, that urge was something else. I kind of want to avoid them college camp. I like the environment. I like watching those attractive girls walk around. It's really nice. It doesn't get me with attractive guys. I don't have those urges. Even though I enjoy the copper rod so much, that experience is great. I think about what it'd be like if I had like a copper rod, out my butt, and then having something, having sex with a girl too. I think about it. It's like a fantasy it's turned into. I got so many weird fantasies, but I think about how cautious I'd have to be. All right, because when you have something inside you, it's like, as hard as that is, any sudden jolt could cause serious damage. So you have to like be very careful with that type of thing. And that's the thing. I'm not giving a vlog from the hospital here, talking about how I wrecked myself. I'm doing it in a manner, and getting pleasure and taking care of the orgasms. I feel better about it. It's really, it's too bad that's how the human race evolves, is sexually. I mean, that's how I'm here. It's because of it, and it's what's driving a lot of my behavior. I can't fight it. I'm just gonna work with it and try to balance it with the laws and all that, and be as cautious as I can. But I think I'm onto something with this copper rod, putting it in my butt and doing the prostate massage and getting things out. I mean, things just feel better. Peeing, I have been experiencing the effects of like the enlarged prostate. So when I do the prostate massage, I don't have the urges to pee as strongly when I just have a little bit of pee in my bladder. So I'm doing the massage. It's a muscle. The prostate's a muscle, so I'm massaging that muscle down, working it a little bit, maybe strengthening it, and it's improving. But the improvements only last 3 or 4 days, and then the prostate starts swelling again. I think that's how it seems. I'm experiencing it, at least. Doing a prostate massage needs to be kind of on a regular basis, so you keep the effects. Does it fight cancer? That's the one thing that people have been asking, and there's no like great studies on it that really can prove that it stops cancer. And I don't know, you know, it's hard to say. I think any kind of injury that's prolonged and stuff can lead to cancer, and I don't know.